Hello, hello. We are live this beautiful day, the 20th day of September 2022. And it's such a privilege and honor that God has given unto us. And in case you are following me for the very first time, my name is Mercy. I am the face behind this business page. I work in a research institute and I also run a side hustle on the online space. And this is the beauty of the online space. You get to work at your own time, on your own schedule. Yeah, you don't have a boss. It is you controlling what you are doing. And the beauty of this business is that it is global. We are having business partners from across the globe. And what I get to do is I get on here with business partners so that they can tell us their story, their why they decided to have a side hustle or run it on the digital space. And peradventure, you are out there and you're looking for something, and their stories may just resonate with what you are looking for. And today I have this amazing sister. She is a Vietnamese, yes, born and raised in Vietnam, but she's currently living in Canada. And today we're just here to get to hear her story and learn one or two things from her story. And let me just know where you are watching us from, where you are. And in case you have any question, just feel free to type it in or get in touch with us, and we'll be sure to help you get started because we are all digital business mentors and we help people get started on the online space. So without further ado, allow me to introduce my sister Lan. Lan, welcome, and kindly introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us a little bit of your background and why you decided to do the digital business. Welcome, Lan.
All right. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hello, everyone from Mercy Page. Thank you so much for inviting me today to come in here to share my journey. My name is Lan. I'm a mother of two. I'm married, and we live in Ontario, Canada. Here, I was raised and born in Vietnam, and I got sponsored here by when my dad. He's here first, and then he's sponsoring my mom and my sister. All the siblings are here. So my families are now here in Canada. Um, I am now working as an online digital business, my online digital business, and I also work as an accounting for a company, and I also home babysit. As you know, uh, I was there too. When you have children, it's hard for you to go to work without nobody babysit, right? So I'm also part of that. I babysit children for other moms to go to work. Um, but I'm lucky because I have my mom babysit for my children while they were young. I started this online business because I am getting tired. In my dreams, I always want to stay home with my children. I want to be with them every single milestone, every single thing that the activity from school. I want to be there with them until they are no longer need me, right? So that is my dream. I always want to stay with my children. But before that, we couldn't because financial is a major issue for every single family starting it up and have children, right? So I went to work. I worked in an aerospace company over 5 years, and then the pandemic hitting us, right? Well, not everybody in the globe, and because of that, staying home from school, and I make my decision. You know what? It's time for me to let go and continue pursuing my dreams. So one day, I was going through Facebook, and I saw an ad from my mentor, my coach, and I click on that ad and I watch the 90 minutes webinar, and I decided that I'm going to join this business because this business allowed me to work from home, which is I always want to have something to do from home, and so I can be with my children. So I quit the other job. I stayed home with my children, and we are online school. So yeah, that is my why. I want to stay home with my children, and the ability of this business is I can work anywhere. And just like yesterday, you know, I am so happy. I was so grateful that I can bring my business anywhere, and I can watch my daughter playing soccer. And I'm like, this is so amazing. I'm so grateful that school are back to normal, and my daughter is so happy to playing sport, and she's so happy that you know we are there to supporting her and her team, right? So I was glad that I took the step, I took the action to pursue my dream to staying home with my children, and I start my own online business that provide me time, freedom of time and freedom of financial, so I don't have to worry. And I also, you know, another thing is I always in my head somehow that I want to help other moms babysit their children so that they can go work or whatever. And which is I'm doing it now too. So I mean, it's such a win-win situation when I joined this business. So I just love it. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. And I actually resonate with you because for most people during the pandemic, that is when the wake up call came that you need to have something else that you need to be doing. And I'm sure most of us as moms, uh, especially like when you have children, it feels so like not you leaving your children behind, going to work and missing out on their milestones, having to leave these children in the care of other people. And yes, this money is equally important. So you have to go out there, look for this money, but there is that emptiness that you are leaving your children with other people. And I'm sure most mothers out here can resonate with that. And that is why Lan decided that I rather have this business that allows me to spend most of the quality time with my children. And the beauty of this business is that you can do this business from anywhere. You can make your own schedule and just get to work on it. Look at me. From my 8 to 5 now, I'm here with my beautiful business partner, and we get to talk about this digital space. So to my next question, Lan, prior to this business, did you have any other experience in business?
With online, I have no experience. I have experience as an accounting. I have experience working in an office, but with online world, with the marketings and all that, I have no experience. I have no experience at all. But you know, with this business, that's what I like about, because the business say you don't need experience. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need any of it, because they are teaching us. They have an automated system that is so amazing, and they are teaching us from step by step. So that is why I also give myself a chance to start this business, because they training you. And that part is also as a gift. They training you. They don't charge you for that. So why not? Right? I have myself a chance to learn new skill, new experience, and the business is for myself, but I am not alone. I always have people, friends around the globe, the communities away there to support me. So that's why I'm not afraid to stepping into this business as no experience. Yeah. So I come to this business no experience. I know how to use computer, but I mean, if you say you just know how to use computer, yes, it's true. It's just computer. Technical, like person push this button or whatever. But there are more advanced, and like with it, you have to like know what it does, what did this comment do, what did this button do, and etc. Right? It's not just like scored up and then go down and whatever, but there's more to it, right? So it like it's a lot to learn, and I learned a lot with this business with no experience. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. That's equally applied to me, because yes, I was involved in these other kinds of traditional business, but on the online space, that is something that I had never done. But the fact that from the ad that I saw, it talked about being trained. And I think I looked at myself and I was like, I'm trainable. So let me get in and get to know how this training goes. And I'm glad that this training caters for each and every person, regardless of your background. Because I'm in agriculture here and I'm able to follow through the training. So the training caters for each and every individual. You don't need to be afraid that I'm not tech savvy. No, all those things you'll be taught, because almost all of us have, we always have this desire of having the best gadgets. We want to have the best smartphones, we want to have the best computers. But I realized that prior to this business, I was using like 10 or 20% of my good phone, 10 or 20% of my good computer. But at least with this business, I've been able to maximize the potential of my gadgets, and I am loving it to the fullest. Lan, to my next question, I believe you have been in this business for quite some time. What are those things that excite you about this business?
I like about this business is automate, right? It does everything for me. 80% of the business is doing through the automated system, and 20% of it is just myself. I put myself into work, and I don't have to work a lot. And another thing I like about this is I have a chance to meet friends, people around globe that has the same mindset as me. Because it's not easy when you want to talk something and other people just like rejecting you, or they're saying that, oh, I don't want to talk about it, But when I'm joining this business, I'm able to meet friends around the globe, and I can talk to them, and they just understanding me what I about to talk, and they share their personal experience, they share their knowledge, which is it's great, right? It's awesome. You feel like you stepping into a different world, that people are just understanding you. You don't need to like explain a lot. You don't need to pushing or making a point or anything. So that is what I love about this. The communities, friend people they just amazing here to helping us. And another thing is I like is the flexible schedule, and I can work anywhere. That is the beauty of this business. Because as I say, if I don't have the flexible, if I cannot bring my business to anywhere, then you know what? I cannot join my daughter's soccer yesterday, which is I'm gonna miss again, right? So I don't want that. So that is the beauty of this business. I can work anywhere with a flexible schedule.
Thank you. Allow me to appreciate Evelyn. Thank you for watching. She's saying she's watching from Kenya. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, this business has lucrative opportunities that I too love. I just love the fact that I don't need to bug family and friends with products that I'm selling ABCD. To me, that is just something that I was dreading. And I like the fact that I don't need to do that, because I'm not good at selling. So if this business could involve like having to talk to people, having to entice them to buy, I think that is something that I could have left in a long time ago. But I'm glad that selling is not part of this business. And just the automation, the fact that I can put my business can be running while I'm attending to my full-time job, while I'm doing the other things that I love. To me, that is just amazing and amazing and amazing. And
Yes, that's
another
great.
thing that I also, another question that I often get is, what type of people are able to do this business?
What type other people you do business with? It's the people
Yes,
that
yes.
have
As in,
the
some people
people
say
that
this business. Mhm. Go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah. So this type of business is for people who are willing to change for a better life. For
Mhm.
people who want to have more for your retirement or for pretty much, you know what? It's for anybody. Anybody a walk of life can do this business. As long as you have your mindset, want to change, you want to have a better life, you want to enjoy your life, you want to travel more, you want to have something that you can pass on to your children later on, then this business is for you. Because another thing I love about this business is like if you are doing traditional, right? And it's hard to pass on to somebody later on if you cannot handle anymore. But with this business, you can transfer back to your children or your spouse if you cannot handle the business anymore. And whatever the benefit that you already achieved so far with your journey, you can pass that on down too. So your husband, your children doesn't have to work that hard anymore because it's now it's an easy because when you build the foundation you just pass that foundation to your children. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to have yourself into a mindset of changing, have better life, anything like that, then this business is for you. You want to stay home with your children? Yeah, why not? You know what? Take your action and sign up to connect with Mercy. Her website is right there. All you need to do is your name and email address, and then she will send you the information. All you have to do is just, you know what, invest your 90 minutes. That's all we all do. After that 90 minutes, you can see the potential. They will let you know before you even starting up your business if this is for you or not. So the first step you need to do is invest your 90 minutes. Um, and that's, yeah, I mean, this business is for anybody. Anybody want to learn? Anybody want to change? This is for you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, for sure, this business does not have age limit as long as you are an adult. That is from 18 years or you have your identification cards, then you are able to jump in. And we
Yeah,
have people who are even in their 70s, their 80s. So it defies that corporate working age limit. Because in most
yeah.
corporate worlds, they either retire at 16, 65, or 70. So, and I always say, even if you retire, does it mean you stop paying your bills? No, you don't. So with this business, you can run with it even until when you are 100 years, 120. It does not have an age limit as long as you are an adult. And just as Lan has said that you need to have the mindset, you are strong. Why? Why am I going into digital business? And we have different reasons. Some it's to supplement their incomes, to be able to travel the world because you are traveling with your business. Because most people it
Mhm.
becomes hard to travel because you have like the number of days that you have maybe for your leave days are not enough, or maybe you'll be inconveniencing other people, other schedules, so it becomes difficult. But with this business you can run with it anywhere. If you want to retire early, because there are people who have retired in their 40s, early 40s, even in their mid 30s, there are people who have retired and just so that they can just be able to do the things that they love. So if you have a
Mhm.
strong why, if you want to make a change in your life,
Yeah,
then this is for you. And
exactly.
to my next question, as you began this business, did you have any setbacks?
Do I have any setback?
Yes, as you are beginning this business, did you have any setbacks?
I don't have it at all. Is that what you mean? I'm not sure the question.
As in, did you have any challenges? Did you have any challenges
Oh,
as you began this
okay,
business?
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, I don't have anything like that. Because as I say, I know a bit about computer.
Mm.
And I learn English here, and because the training is all in English, right? So,
Mhm.
and another thing is, if anything I don't understand, I have Miss Google. Miss Google is helping to translate everything that you don't
Mhm.
understand. So if you're thinking language is barrier, don't worry about it, because you can translate it. Just you Google
Mhm.
and you can translate it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't have any challenge at all. Because this business is training you. You have the community to helping you. If you have any question, the coach and the mentors are always there for me. So yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much I don't have any challenge at all with this business. Nothing pulling me back. Nothing setting me back. But I want to say something because I just found that out that this is a global business. It's not that you
Mhm.
have to be 18 years old to start this business. As long
Mhm.
wherever the country you're leading it in, and your
Mhm.
age is the legal age, because I know there's a
Mhm.
country that's 17 years. 17
Mhm.
is the legal age. So as long as you become a legal age, then this business is for you.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, I was using 18 because for us, you get our legal age is 18, but different countries have different ages because even there are those that are 16, and it's still okay as long as you are of legal age, then you can jump in and enjoy your business. Now to
Yes.
my last question. What advice do you give those who are watching, and what is the process of them becoming digital business owners?
My only suggestion is, guys, my friends, whoever watching right now or watching the replay, give yourself a chance. Invest your 90 minutes to sign up your name, email address, because um, if you skeptical, if you have fears, and you don't step out of that fear's gonna continue scaring you because if you because you're afraid to start, right? So and in your brain is saying that no, don't try, don't try. You know what? Don't listen to it. Listen to your heart. You want to change it. You want to have a better life. You want to spend time with your children. Whatever your why is, listen to your why and step out of that scare, fairy fears. And now, once you invest in watching that 90 minutes, if you have any question, reach out to Mercy. And if you think that this is for you, move on. Take another action, and another step. That the next step after you're watching 90 minutes. And in that 90 minutes, after that 90 minutes, you're gonna learn more. It's just like if you want to go into a beautiful garden, if you're standing outside, you know that inside of that garden is beautiful. There's like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff in there. You know it's in there. So what you need to do is you gotta push yourself, walk into that garden to see what is that garden exactly like. Sometimes you don't need to hear from other people. Find out by yourself. Find out if this is for you because not everything is for everybody. Because I mean, they saying that, but that's just for them. It's not for you. So I encourage you to go in and find out if this is for you. This is a global business, and so far we already have over 140 people in the community, and there's still a lot of people out there, right? So just give yourself a chance, invest your 90 minutes, go in, don't worry about your fears. You coming in, we all here to helping you. So yeah, I wish you luck, and I hope that we will meet inside, and one day you and I can be sitting like me and Mercy right now, talking to each other, and hopefully we can help other people. Another thing is, if you do have a mindset of helping other people, then this is also for you as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Lan. You have said it all. Yeah. The only gateway to this business is you registering to watch the webinar. Then, if you feel like it's something that resonates with you, you take the next step. And this is a business. I always like saying this is a business. And for it to work, you have to invest in time, resources, which is in the form of money, and also your mindset. So the next step is all about resources. And there is no business that is free. And this is something that I always like also letting my viewers know. If you get something that is free, then all think twice. Think twice, because the webinar is what is free. But the next steps you have to invest in. Nothing good comes easily. So it is a business. It is just that it is on the online space, and we provide the tools that you need for you to run this business on the digital space, but you have to invest in. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, my sister Lan, and our viewers. We are truly grateful for your time that you have spared just to watch us. And in case we'll be doing the replay, just feel free to get in touch with us, and we are here to help you get started on your own amazing digital business journey. But as from me, for now, it is bye bye. Bye bye.
Yay.
Bye
See
bye,
ya. Thank
viewers.
you,
Bye bye,
everybody.
Lance. See you then. Bye bye. Thank you.